It was just before dawn. Inside the Chernobyl nuclear plant, there was a door no one wanted to open. Behind it, radioactive water was rising fast, and above that water, the reactor core was melting. If the molten core touched the water below, a second explosion would occur. An explosion far more powerful than the first. Scientists warned that it could make large parts of Europe uninhabitable. Radiation was invisible, but it was everywhere. The plant was already in chaos. Firefighters were dead, workers were sick, and time was running out. Someone had to open that door. 3 men were chosen. They were engineers who knew the plant better than anyone else. They understood the risk. They knew the radiation levels were deadly, and they knew there was a strong chance they would never come back. Wearing minimal protective gear, they entered the flooded lower level of the reactor. The water reached their knees, the lights barely worked. Every step meant more radiation entering their bodies. They moved in total darkness, guided only by a flashlight and their memory of the layout. Then they found it, the valve. With shaking hands, they turned it. The water began to drain. The worst-case scenario was avoided. The massive second explosion never happened. For years, the world believed these 3 men had died shortly after. They were called the Suicide Squad of Chernobyl. But the truth was different. 2 of them lived for many more years. One eventually died from causes not directly linked to radiation. They never saw themselves as heroes. They said they were just doing their jobs. That door still exists today, rusting, silent. A reminder that sometimes the fate of millions depends on the courage of a few.